Hey there, internet friends! Tonight we're diving into the wild world of ransomware, and spoiler alert, it's gotten out of hand. Specifically, Southeast Asia is facing a tidal wave of these attacks. Imagine this. Hackers break into your computer system, lock up all your files, and demand a hefty ransom to set them free. Sounds like a bad action movie, right? Well, for businesses and governments across Southeast Asia, this nightmare is all too real. This isn't just some petty digital theft. We're talking about crippling attacks that can bring entire organizations to their knees. Hospitals, banks, government agencies, no one is safe. The cost? Millions of dollars in ransom payments, lost productivity, and damaged reputations. But hey, at least the hackers are getting rich, right? Wrong. This isn't a victimless crime, it's a digital epidemic with real-world consequences. Let's put some faces to the enemy, shall we? Indonesia, a booming digital economy, has become a prime target for ransomware gangs. Last year, a major Indonesian e-commerce platform was hit, exposing the data of millions of users. Then there's Japan, often seen as a tech giant, but even they aren't immune. Remember that time a Japanese electronics manufacturer had to halt production at multiple factories due to a ransomware attack? Yeah, not a good look. And who could forget the attack on Vietnam's largest airport, disrupting travel for thousands? These are just a few examples of the chaos that ransomware is unleashing. But here's the kicker. These high-profile cases are just the tip of the iceberg. For every company brave enough to come forward, countless others suffer in silence, fearing reputational damage or regulatory scrutiny. It's like a digital game of whack-a-mole, except the moles are cybercriminals, and the hammers are completely ineffective. Why is Southeast Asia such a hotbed for ransomware? Well, picture this, a region undergoing rapid digital transformation, with businesses and governments rushing to embrace the online world. Now, add a dash of lax cybersecurity measures, a sprinkle of limited user awareness, and a whole lot of valuable data ripe for the picking. Congratulations, you've cooked up the perfect recipe for a cybercrime buffet. Think of it like this. Southeast Asia is like a delicious unlocked house with a sign that says, "Robbers welcome, we have cookies." It's a target-rich environment where the bad guys know they have a good chance of making off with some loot. And the loot is plentiful financial data, personal information, intellectual property. You name it, they want it. Section 4. Sitting Ducks, Uncovering the Region's Cybersecurity Gaps. Now let's talk about the victims. Many businesses in Southeast Asia, especially small and medium-sized enterprises, are lagging behind in the cybersecurity department. They often lack the resources, expertise, and frankly the awareness to implement proper security measures. It's like trying to fight off a tank with a butter knife. Not exactly a fair fight. And it's not just about technology, it's about people too. Employees clicking on phishing links, weak passwords, outdated software. These are all vulnerabilities that hackers exploit with glee. It's like leaving your front door wide open and then being surprised when someone walks in and steals your TV. Don't be that homeowner. Section 5. Governments fight back, strengthening defenses against cyber threats. The good news is that governments across Southeast Asia are starting to wake up to the threat. They're investing in cybersecurity infrastructure, strengthening legislation, and working with international partners to share intelligence and coordinate responses. Think of it as a digital neighborhood watch program, but instead of gossiping about who's got the best lawn, they're exchanging notes on how to catch cyber crooks. But let's be real, playing catch-up is never ideal. Governments need to step up their game, provide more resources, and make cybersecurity a top priority. And hey, a little public awareness campaign wouldn't hurt either. You know those catchy jingles that get stuck in your head for weeks? Imagine one about strong passwords. Section 6. Don't be next, a survival guide for the digital age. So, what can businesses and individuals do to protect themselves in this digital Wild West? First and foremost, don't be a sitting duck. Invest in basic cybersecurity measures like strong passwords, multi-factor authentication, and regular software updates. Think of it as digital self-defense, better safe than sorry. Next up, educate your employees. Train them to spot phishing scams, create strong passwords, and generally be more cyber aware. Remember, knowledge is power, and in the digital age, it might just save your business. And finally, don't be afraid to ask for help. There are plenty of cybersecurity experts out there who can provide guidance and support. Think of them as your digital bodyguards. They may cost a bit, but they're worth their weight in data protection. Remember folks, In the digital age, cybersecurity is everyone's responsibility, so be smart, be vigilant, and stay safe out there. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more tech tips and insights. And let me know in the comments below.